on the soul with it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? The Island Rex coming to you live with yet another video. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to click that subscribe button. So I want to talk to y'all about the Cavaliers and how they can have a successful season, how to beat the Golden State Warriors in the finals, or to get past the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. When they released the starting five lineup a couple of days ago, I I didn't think that was a great lineup. Possibly they will have some success this season. The starting lineup was Derrick Rose, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Jay Crowder, and Kevin Love. The starting five for me, it's just my opinion on how I think that they could have a successful season. I think that they should put Jose Calderon at the starting point. And the reason I say that is because Jose Calderon at one particular time led the league in three-point percentage. He's a great three-point shooter, and he can give you, Calderon is a weapon from three. And no one on that starting five team is a threat that can consistently make shots, like Calderon. And I think that Calderon would be a great fit. I think Dwayne Wade could stay at the two, but I think that you should limit his minutes anywhere from 22 to 25 minutes per game. I think that Jay Crowder could be the starting small forward, and I would put LeBron James at power forward. Kevin Love could stay at the center position. Everybody has been talking about Kevin Love being a problem at the center position. But what people fail to realize, the center position isn't like it used to be a long time ago, to whereas you had to be almost 7 foot or 7'2" and you just dominate. The position has changed nowadays. We're in a new generation to whereas the centers just have to use their body, their length, in order to, deflect shots or to use their body and to be a rebounder, like Zaza Pachulia, or just look at Draymond Green. Draymond Green he's a power forward, but he's an undersized power forward. He relies a lot on his length, his aggressiveness and determination, on defense to stop players. The bench, I think that Derrick Rose should start at point guard coming off the bench. Kyle Korver should be the shooting guard. J.R. Smith should be the small forward. Jeff Green should start at power forward. And Tristan Thompson could start as the center position. So the reason I have Derrick Rose coming off the bench, because teams like Golden State, their bench is very young. They play at a very fast pace. Derrick Rose could be that spark coming off the bench. Derrick Rose have been, for the past couple of years, he has been very injury prone. You want to conserve as much energy and get the most out of him as much as possible. So him coming off the bench, at least limiting him to like 20 minutes per game would be great. Even with like Sean Livingston. Sean Livingston and Derrick Rose have both suffered a lot of injuries, but Steve Kerr has got the best out of Sean Livingston. In order for them to be successful, he has to accept a lesser role. And of course, Derrick Rose is much better than Sean Livingston. Sean Livingston at least plays like 17 minutes per game. You can give Derrick Rose at least 22, 23 minutes per game. When he drives towards the paint, you have two deadly three-point shooters like Kyle Korver and J.R. Smith, who can two weapons on the wing that can help you. Jeff Green is a solid defender. You get ball movement. They have to have a lot of ball movement in order for the Cavaliers to be successful. That's why the Warriors are successful. See, LeBron James has the ball in his hands a lot. So teams know that he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. So they already know they know what plays they're going to run with sets, and they already know what to expect. What I think is, what they have to do is they have to change up the looks. Dwayne Wade bring the ball down a lot. Jose Calderon bring the ball up. Whoever gets the rebound, take the ball and go, except for Kevin Love. They should do a lot of switches. I think a lot of switches will work on defense, because that's what Golden State was doing a lot last year. They had a lot of switches on defense, because that helps you a lot, because you have to fight through screens and you have to fight through picks, which takes a lot of energy, to whereas you could just switch over. Let's say if LeBron James is guarding Kevin Durant, and it's a pick being set for Kevin Durant, and then Jay Crowder could just come around that pick. I think limiting LeBron James minutes to like 35 to 38 minutes per game would help, and not have the ball in his hands as much. In a series, LeBron has to have 3 or 4 players contribute and be in double figures in order for them to have the best chance to win. The Cavs have a lot of weapons, and they have to use those weapons in order to have the best chance of winning, in order to beat the Warriors. It's more than people just look at the Warriors and think that, oh, they're just great offensively. No, they're a great defensive team. And it's a lot of small things that Steve Kerr does Same thing for the Spurs that helped them be successful as a team. Not everybody scores a lot on, the Spurs, but they have everybody who could contribute and help them be a successful team. See, people don't realize when LeBron James was playing under Mike Brown, that's why they were successful in 2006, 2007. That's why they were successful 2008 and 2009 because Mike Brown did a great job of making them great defensively, but also being able to get a lot of players involved. The only time when they were losing a lot is when LeBron James had the ball in his hand a lot and he'd have like a lot of turnovers. That's what you don't want to happen. So I think that in order for them to win, they just need to switch it up and give different looks. But that's just my take on it, in my opinion. You guys let me know what y'all think. Get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.
Look, straight from the soul with it.